Welcome back. We report now on a special week of events hosted by a Gulf state that's positioning itself as the Middle East sporting capital.
This November, Qatar welcomed stars and leaders from the sport industry to the Aspire for Sport conference in its capital, Doha. Time to give impetus to their Football World Cup bid, it also showed off their country's wider commitment to sport.
This week reflects the broad commitment to the development of sport, and Qatar being truly a sporting nation.
They're very ambitious here in Qatar with the World Cup and Olympic bid.
I've been here for 2 or 3 days now, and I still haven't walked around the whole building.
The array of stars that are out here, it's incredible. You think Sir Alex Ferguson and Michael Johnson and John McEnroe and Bjorn Borg and Brazil versus Argentina. It's pretty exciting just to wander around and people spot.
The event was hosted at the Aspire Dome, home of the country's Academy for Sports Excellence, perhaps the largest indoor facility of its kind.
I don't think I've ever met a person and taken them inside the Dome who's not said it's the most extraordinary sports facility they've ever seen. We have 5 multi-purpose halls. We have a 200-metre athletics track where this year's Indoor World Athletic Championships were staged. We also have a full-size football field and an aquatic centre with a 50-metre pool and a diving well.
Since it opened 6 years ago, the Academy has been training the new generation of Qatari talent to take on the world in various sports, but above all, football.
What we're standing on is one of Aspire's 7 football pitches. We have 2 synthetic and 5 grass pitches. I have coaches from at least a dozen different countries. We've got this incredible collective of sport knowledge and expertise, bringing their knowledge, their methodology into Qatar, and then running programs for the development of the Qatar youth.
Aspire for Sport was a special week in the life of the Academy as the doors were thrown open to kids of all nationalities and sporting legends were on hand to take coaching clinics. Football was led by a trio of Argentinian World Cup winners.
We've been invited to come here to see the Argentina-Brazil game and to give this clinic with these local children to see what they can do. It's just a short session to pass on a bit of our experience.
First of all, we're here for the Aspire for Sport Week. We were invited by the organisers. And also, we're working with these boys. It's been great. They don't actually know who we are, but it's been a lot of fun.
4-time NBA champion Horace Grant, one of the legendary Michael Jordan-led Chicago Bulls, took to the floor for the basketball coaching.
My number one love is to work with kids, and it gives me a great opportunity to do. And we have different age groups, different styles of kids here, and different levels of skills of basketball. But overall, it's been great. One person does not win a game. One person does not win championship. It takes teamwork, and that's one of the things that we're trying to promote here in Qatar.
Tennis was taken by Australian Peter McNamara and American Peter Fleming, who won 7 Grand Slam doubles titles.
Yeah, Peter McNamara and I have given a couple of tennis clinics here this week. That's been fun with the local kids to see if we can't give them a little something, a little encouragement, basically. It was nice, although some of them don't speak English, as you would expect. The international language of enthusiasm and body language seems to do the trick.
And while Fleming inspired the kids on the academy courts, his former doubles partner John McEnroe was renewing an old rivalry with Bjorn Borg at the Khalifa Tennis Complex.
The McEnroe-Borg rivalry, it goes way back to Wimbledon 1980, I guess it was, when they played that incredible tie-break. They're still good. These guys are still good. McEnroe's 51 and Bjorn's 54, and they still get around the court great. And John especially can still serve unbelievably well and is really competitive.
And there were plenty of other stars at the conference, including Sir Alex Ferguson and Formula One's Rubens Barrichello, while sporting highlights included football with Brazil playing Argentina and a night of motor racing at Qatar's state-of-the-art drag strip.
We're just doing an exhibition to show the people of Qatar what it is we actually do here at the club. What type cars we run, the speeds, how the facilities ran, and what the facility looks like. Sheikh Khalid fell in love with the sport and wanted to promote it in this country. So, it just worked out. It's a win-win situation.
Since hosting the Asian Games in 2006, Qatar has increased its ambition with their 2022 World Cup bid, and they won't stop dreaming until either the Olympics or the FIFA World Cup come to the desert.
The best advice to anyone in the world is just Google Qatar. One of the first things you'll see will be sport. There's an incredible infrastructure, and more people are being drawn to what's happening in this part of the Middle East. I think Qatar's vision is extraordinary in this respect.